100 naira ko. Estambul ko.
Nigeria at large. I'm Olajide Taufik Olamide.
I am Adeni Adela. Welcome to Lagos this morning.
Alright, without taking much of your time, let's go straight to the main headlines for today. Muslim ticket will set tone for future politics, says Remi Tinubu. Nigeria's oil production rises to 1.6 million barrels per day as theft reduces, NNPC. Man stabs his wife to death during an argument over water in Lagos. Senate raises concern over CBN's cash withdrawal limit. The IGP launches stolen vehicles portal to curb car theft. New CBN withdrawal policy draconian will hurt poor Nigerians. That is coming from Olisa, May 2. Ajah police killing, very sad and unfortunate. Sanwo-Olu, the governor of Lagos State. And the last one, former Deputy Speaker Lasun Yusuf dumps Peter Obi of the Labour Party for Alhaji Atiku Abubakar of the PDP. Alright, let's go.
Alright, the news in details. Former Deputy Speaker Lasun Yusuf dumps Obi for Atiku. Lasun Yusuf has dumped the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, for his counterpart in the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar. Flip TV reports that the former Deputy Speaker dumped Obi at the Freedom Park on Wednesday during the PDP presidential campaign flag-off of the PDP in Osogbo, capital of Osun State. Yusuf was said to have been presented to the party at the campaign event by the PDP National Chairman, Iyochia Ayu. The former Deputy Speaker at the campaign rally prayed for Atiku's emergence as the winner of the 2023 presidential poll. Yusuf is said to have been elected on the platform of the All Progressive Congress, APC, before defecting to Labour Party in 2022, and now has decamped to the PDP.
Well, it's normal for politicians to actually jump from one political party to the other due to alignment and interest and where they feel would actually make them feel secured to get what they want. But Lasun Yusuf now jumping from I think from APC to Labour Party, then back to PDP now. I think it was there when the Labour Party visited Osun State and they were like, okay, this man is for us and like and so things like that. But now he has dumped Peter Obi for Atiku Abubakar. I think had it been this man dumped Peter Obi for Tinubu, people would have played the ethnic card there. But because he dumped Peter Obi for Atiku, they couldn't play the ethnic card. Yeah. So it just felt like, okay, he has actually betrayed Peter Obi. Probably because of money. That is where people will talk about. But I just think it's not really something it's not a big deal like that. It has been well known in Nigeria whereby politicians will say, I can never join this political party.
But they will later join.
And they will end up joining that same political party. So it's just something of, it's not something that is really, that should be everywhere like that. So I just believe it's their game, it's the electioneering process, the electioneering season. So it should go anywhere he feels will suit his own opinion, his own way. Or what do you think?
Well, it is politics, we call it. So yeah. Anyone is free to go to any party of his choice.
Of course.
So I don't think it's a problem. I'm not surprised.
All right, let's go quickly to the next one. Let's go to the next one quickly. Muslim ticket will set tone for future politics, says Remi Tinubu. The wife of the All Progressives Congress presidential candidate Oluremi Tinubu has said the Muslim ticket of the party will set a new tone in Nigeria's political landscape come 2023. Mrs. Tinubu said this on Wednesday during the APC Southwest Women Presidential Rally at Mobolaji Johnson Arena in Lagos. She said that the country in no distant time would also witness a Christian ticket.
Wow.
Well, right from time I used to say this, that I don't even care if the ticket is Muslim or Christian or traditional worshipper and something else. So far, these people are competent, they are credible people, and they have their conscience, and they're ready to serve. I don't care where they come from. But too many people use the ethnic card, they use the religious card. Most of the times, most of our religious leaders, they feel okay, they are sidelining the Muslims, they are sidelining the Christians. Why? Because we need to be represented. If you want it to be Muslim and Christian, where would the traditional worshippers go? Where would those people that don't even believe in any religion, would they have a representative? So any religion shouldn't just be the case, like, okay, this is Muslim or Christian, or someone is trying to Islamize the country or Christianize the country.
As long as the person can perform.
All those ones is just lies being peddled
exactly.
by the media. Nobody is Islamizing or Christianizing anybody. You can only, there's no way. Do you want to now start forcing people that are going to church to start going to the mosque? It's possible. It's their choice. So I just feel with this point of ours, I think I kind of agree with her. But most people will come out now to say representation is democracy. But I don't really care about that. Those people that have ruled us in the past, maybe we've seen Christian and Muslim working together. What have they achieved?
Nothing.
We've achieved nothing. So I think religion here doesn't really play a significant role when it comes to government delivering what they promise to do.
It doesn't at all.
All right, let's go on.
Ajah police killing very sad and unfortunate. Sorolu. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has described the killing of Gafaru Buraimo on Tuesday after a stray bullet allegedly fired by a police officer hit him during an incident around Ajah axis as sad and unfortunate. Sanwo-Olu, in a condolence message to his chief press secretary CPS, however, sympathized with the bereaved family, friends and associates over the sudden death. The governor expressed sadness over the incident with the determination of his administration to work with the police in their investigation to unravel the remote and immediate cause of the shooting that led to the untimely death of an innocent citizen, with a view to ensuring that justice is served.
If you're watching us, we have 6 people watching us right now. You can be part of this program, alright, 7. You can be part of this program by dropping your comment. We're talking about the Ajah police killing that happened yesterday morning. A guy was actually killed. It was actually, they would say, accidentally discharged something or something like that. But the policeman was actually chasing a guy that was selling black market petrol. And this deceased fellow was actually making a POS transaction just by the roadside, and the policeman shot at the guy he was chasing. Even you shouldn't even shoot at the guy you are chasing. For it's even an accusation. You're accusing this person of what's it called, selling petrol in the black market. This person will go to the filling station, get petrol at a lesser price, then go and sell it at a higher price without running any filling station. Is that a crime to now cock your gun? You have to remove the gun from safety, then cock the gun, then put your hand in the trigger, then pull it. This person is not even an armed robber or something. It's not a threat, physical threat to the policeman. So it's just something else. Yesterday, NSAS was trending and the likes. Some people tried to query the police officer and the likes, but it was more violence that the police, because the police had to use tear gas to actually disperse the crowd. So I think, though the Lagos State Police Command said yesterday that they've apprehended the person and what they used to call this?
Police.
They've collected the weapon from the guy, from the police officer, and they would investigate on the matter. What else are they investigating?
What do they want to investigate?
I don't understand.
So after that, they will come and be like, oh, it's an accidental discharge, so they cannot do anything to the man.
There's just nothing. I don't believe there's anything like accidental discharge. It's not as if you are driving a car, then it starts malfunctioning, then you hit someone. That is accident. Before you would be able to shoot a gun, you would remove it from safety. You would put it in. You would know that you are ready to attack. Then, even There are rules of engagement. It is when you have this physical threat to your life, that is when you have to pull your gun, then be ready to shoot anything to protect yourself. It's for self-defense, not for attacking harmless citizens. So I think the police can actually try and just, I know there are good police officers out there, but the bad ones are giving the Nigerian police force a bad image entirely. So they just need to fish out the bad ones there and just kind of dismiss them and let good people come into the police force.
They should stop condoning, the police force should stop condoning the bad deeds
of course
of their officers, because if you keep condoning them, they will keep doing more things, more bad things to the citizens. So they shouldn't be a threat to the society. That's the police officers, because now Nigeria will be very, very scared to like, they should not go and release any other accidental discharge or anything, because now police officers, now any small thing they tend to carry their gun and be like, I will shoot you. Why?
They will even tell you, I will shoot you, and
yes, they'll be like, I will shoot you and nothing will happen. Why?
And that's the truth. That's why some people don't want problems. So anything the police tell them to bring, they just like, this thing is not worth my life at all. Let me just give them what they want and just get out of here. So I just think now, like this, to make everything plain and being sincere from the Lagos State Police, if they want to de-kit the police, they have to show us the picture, post it on social media as well, to let people trust you that, okay, any policeman that accidentally kills someone else or maybe extort someone, they should just de-kit the police officer and probably sentence him to maybe a few years in prison just to reevaluate his brain or something. You can be part of this program by dropping your comment, and also you can hit the like button. Thank you for watching. Let's move on quickly. Alright, the next one we have here. Nigeria's oil production rises to 1.6 million barrels per day as theft reduces. That is coming from the NNPC. Nigeria's oil production rose by 350,000 barrels per day to 1.6 million amid reduced oil theft. The Chief Upstream Investment Officer of NNPC, Bala Wanti, has said, Mr. Wanti said this on Wednesday during an interview on Arise TV's morning show. Nigeria for months failed to meet OPEC production quotas due to massive oil theft and other production challenges. In a bid to curb crude theft, the NNPC launched an application in August to monitor incidents of theft and vandalism. The NNPC also awarded a multi-billion naira pipeline surveillance procurement to a former leader of the movement for the emancipation of Niger Delta government, Ikpemopolo, which is Tompolo. Well, I actually think now that the oil theft has reduced, then some people ought to be apprehended.
Yeah.
There are some people stealing something, then it reduced. Did these people just stop stealing, or you've apprehended them? Where are these people? That is accountability. So you can't tell me you are managing a company now. Okay, you can't tell me you are managing my company as my manager. Then some goods have been stolen before. Then they stop stealing the goods. Then that means both the manager and those people that are stealing, they've connived. Probably has gone to tell them that Oga is now angry. Oga is trying to.
We have to be careful with the way we do things.
We have to be careful. So let us relax for now.
Or let's re-strategize.
God bless you. Let's re-strategize. Let's change the tactics of the way we steal. So you can't just tell me that oil theft has reduced just like that without
apprehending anyone,
bringing anybody to book. Like
exactly.
This is the person that has been stealing this oil.
Like you have to use them as a scapegoat.
God bless you.
In case there are other people intending to go into oil theft. These people. These are the people that have been stealing oil. Exactly, and this is what we are going to do to them. This is going to be a warning to those of you who are intending to go into oil theft, that if you do this is what we are going to do to you as well. But then there is nothing like that. Oil theft just stops like that. Like, is it the spirit that is stealing the oil or what?
Maybe it's evaporating.
Oh, evaporating. Okay.
It's evaporating.
Amazing.
Alright.
Alright, the next one we have a new CBN withdrawal policy draconian with all poor Nigerians, Metu. Former National Policy Secretary of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Chief Olisa Metu, has described the new cashless policy as draconian and an inconvenience to poor Nigerians. Sorry, please. He noted that if allowed to hold, it would in the long run become counterproductive. He said the recently released circular on new cashless policy by the CBN is counterproductive and an inconvenience to poor Nigerians. It is inconceivable that in an economy in an economy bedevilled with random and multiple bank charges, the nation's central bank will decide to inflict the lowest level of citizens with a mandatory acquisition of point sales machines.
Well, I think this CBN withdrawal policy is just like, it's a two-way thing. We won't say it is outrightly bad or it is outrightly good or something. But I just think the time frame is too short.
Yeah.
One, that's it. You can't just give someone just 1 month. Even if you want, even if as a landlord, you want to give your tenant quit notice, I think it's up to like 6 months that you have to give to the person. You can't just say next month you should pack.
You should pack out, exactly.
So there are people who don't even know how to do transfer with their phone. There are some people that don't even trust. They don't trust the online transactions because there are fraudsters there whereby they do fake transfer to you. Then you've already given out your product and you've rendered the service and they are gone forever.
Exactly.
So you'll just be left to look stupid or something. So they have to. I think it's like 6 months. 6 months time, this is what we'll be doing. The person will have prepared his mind like, okay, let me get a small phone, let me learn how to do transfers from the phones. Then our people that are in the market there, they would actually be able to do these things as well, because this thing now will send the POS market, it will crash the POS market. And if the POS market would not want to crash and they go to the bank to withdraw more than the stipulated amount, they would have to pay 10% or 5% on the money. So who would pay the 5%? So those people that are withdrawing, that will pay it. Because if someone should withdraw 100k now, okay, he said 500,000 naira for corporate account.
Corporate accounts.
And POS will surely be current. Okay, so that will be corporate or current account also. So if the person withdraws more than that, let's say the person withdraws 1 million, the person will pay 100,000 on the 1 million. You're going to withdraw it like cash. You have to withdraw cash. You can't be doing transfer through POS. You are giving cash out. You are collecting transfer in. So that 100,000, who do you think will pay it? It's those people that will be doing the transaction with the person. So by the time you say, okay, you want to send 1,000 naira to someone, they say the transfer fee is 500 naira. Would you be able to do it?
Sending 1,000 naira to someone,
or you want to send 10,000 naira to someone and they said the transfer fee is 700. And you don't have a choice. If you want to go to the bank, you say, okay, if you want to collect that kind of money now, they'll collect 5% or 10%. Okay, this one is a bit lower. So it will just inflict more pain on the people. I think this is a strategy by the CBN, probably to curb vote buying. Maybe after the election.
After the election, exactly. Probably after the election.
Because you can't just say it will keep going like this, because and then it is actually strategic, because it will start around January 9. Then by the next month, February, election would have taken place. Probably by March or immediately after the election, they will just lift the policy as well. So I see it as just a kind of device by the CBN to curb vote buying. All right. The next one. The next one on the list here. Let's go quickly to the next one. Man stabs his wife to death during an argument over water in Lagos. The police in Lagos have arrested a 49-year-old man identified as Lawrence Itakpe for allegedly stabbing his wife Rebecca Itakpe, 47 years, to death at their home in Seaside Estate, Badore in Ajah on Monday, December 5.
Ajah.
Preliminary investigation showed that the couple had a disagreement over water. The argument degenerated into a fight, and in the process, Lawrence allegedly used the kitchen knife to stab his wife in the neck. The matter was reported to the police at Langbasha, who effected Mr. Itakpe's arrest. The corpse of the deceased has been deposited at the mortuary in Yaba. Police sources say the man has been transferred to the State Criminal Investigation Department, Panti, and will be charged to court as soon as possible.
Wow, Ajah again.
What do you think?
What could have happened? Is it the devil?
Because of water.
Because of water.
Well, as much as I would want to believe that devil actually plays a role, but the devil is just there on his own. I think, see, all this violence in marriage, you would have been seeing it when you are dating someone.
Exactly.
That won't be the first time they will be fighting. I'm very sure of that. It can't be the first time, and this person will actually stab you. But once you feel, I was on a Twitter space yesterday, and we were talking about abusive relationships and how people can just get back to life from the abusive relationship. So a woman actually spoke there. She said why most ladies tend to not be able to break away from an abusive relationship is that at times they feel like they don't have any other option out there. One, they feel like the person they can actually endure.
The person will change.
The person will change. Two, or they actually feel they don't deserve a better option. Some of them see themselves as the problem instead of the other person.
Like probably if I do this thing right,
yes, it won't beat me or it won't abuse me if I do this thing. Okay, am I not playing this role enough? Then you go to the extra mile to do more to the person, but it's still the same thing. So I actually think before now there would have been fight and argument, heated argument, and for this man to actually stab his wife, that means he has anger issue.
Being in a very abusive relationship can be very annoying sometimes because you don't look at the present too. Like you be like, if I were to like get married to this person now, is this what I'm going to be like facing through? And marriage is forever. It's not a thing like.
We have 26 people watching us now. You can be part of this program. We're talking about a man that stabbed his wife to death during an argument over water in Lagos. What do you think about it? What do you think about domestic violence? What do you think about abusive relationships? You can drop your comment. All right.
I believe being in a very abusive relationship can be very, very annoying because you strive to satisfy this. Women too can be very, very violent too.
Yes.
So you strive to be like, oh, let me do this thing better for this person. Probably he or she will change. Let me tell you something. Like nobody can change except the person has made up his or her mind. Like, okay, I want to change, because you can't change anybody. Even God himself can't change anybody. If that person has not made a decision
he wants to change
within him or herself, like I want to change, then there's nothing anybody can do about it.
Yeah.
Okay, someone keep praying like, God, please forgive me of all these sins, forgive me, I want to be holy, I want to be, but within you know that you don't want to stop this thing anytime soon. Change is a decision. Yes, like you get to make like, okay, I want to change. I want to be perfect. Then you say, help me. Then God be like, oh, okay, truly this person is ready to change. If you're not ready to change, nobody can change anybody. So stay in a very abusive relationship because this person will change. The person will not change. You just keep hurting yourself and thinking you can't see anybody better. That one is a big lie. Like that one is a big lie. You can't be in a very abusive relationship. The person is beating you. This girl said, at least he's beating me and it's giving me money.
Imagine.
So because he's beating and the person is giving you money, you think that's like a joyful thing.
You can't have anybody
that will give you the money and not beat you. Well, I just advise anyone in a very abusive relationship to take that step. Like, just go. If you leave that relationship today, there are many other guys or many other ladies that are waiting for you. Like, okay, I love this person. They actually believe there are no other guys out there.
Of course, that's what they believe.
They believe that if I should leave this person now, my own is finished.
According to this woman who spoke yesterday, that's what she said.
My own is a lie. Leave the relationship. Don't kill yourself because of a man or a woman.
Well, I was actually on another space, I think last week or so, and this woman spoke about a past abusive relationship, or is it marriage? Yeah, I think probably marriage. Yeah. You see, this woman now, she's in a condition whereby, oh God, I felt like crying for the woman. She's in a position whereby now, if she doesn't take her pills, she cannot sleep. Without taking pills, she can't sleep.
Is it the marriage?
She can't sleep normally. Now she has left the person, then she has married a very loving and peaceful man now. But you see, all those things she has withstood then, like, okay, I would actually be able to
still having the trauma.
It's not even about the trauma. This man used to beat her. Now, like this, there's something that the man beat her to an extent.
Is it the new man?
No, the former one. The man actually beat this woman to an extent that this woman felt like, okay, you know, when someone beats you now, then, you know, external pain and internal pain are two different games entirely. So she said there was a day, I think after she has left that man, there was a time she now started feeling her legs. Her leg would just start paining her for no reason. Like she would not be able to walk at all. Then later for a few moments it will go again. She now went to the hospital. I think her brother was a medical person. So she now went to the brother and complained to him like, I'm feeling this pain. What can we do? They did series of tests. They didn't first of all notice anything. They now scanned all her system. They now noticed that there is a part in her back. Now this part in that bone, it has been connected to her legs and all other part of her body. But the guy has hit her there.
Punched.
Yes. And it has caused a damage whereby they can't do surgery for her. If they do surgery for her, it's a 50-50 thing. Is either it works, but if it doesn't work, then she will not be able to use her leg at all again. And now they just have to manage the situation. Like she can't do any strenuous work anymore. She can't walk for long.
What if she gets pregnant?
That is what she like. Well, that's what she's worrying about now.
Hey.
Now imagine, because of those times that you felt like, okay, it's not like this or something. If someone starts being abusive, just walk away. Don't kill yourself because of any other person. Okay, he knows how to, he's good in bed, he gives me money. Okay, but he used to beat me small. Okay, me too, I used to fuck up. But me too, I used to do some bad things. That's why don't justify anybody that is being narcissist. Just leave the person. This woman now, imagine she has gone forever. Her children will just be feeling the pain. Her parents or her family members. And this is Nigeria. There's no law that says that when you actually kill someone, that they should kill you back. How many people have we seen being killed back in return? No, they just put the person in prison probably for 10 years. Then probably the government comes in and say we want to grant some people amnesty among them. They will goes back into the city. So people should just kind of, no matter how sweet it has always been before, the moment it turns violent, just leave. That's just my candid advice for people out there. Alright, let's move on quickly.
Alright, IGP launches stolen vehicles portal to curb car theft. The Inspector General of Police, IGP Usman Alkali Baba, has inaugurated the digitalized Central Motor Registry Command Center at the Force Headquarters, Abuja, for information leading to investigation and recovery of stolen vehicles. Force Public Relations Officer CSP Muyiwa Adejabi said, the newly digitalized Central Motor Registry Command Center will make it possible for members of the public to report vehicles stolen from as far as back as 1st of January 2018 and yet to be recovered to input the vehicle details on the online platform to serve as a reliable data point for the possible recovery of the vehicle.
Well, I'll actually applaud the IGP here. You see, when people do something outstanding, they deserve accolades. He didn't just do his duty as the IGP. He went further. He went further to the extra mile, like came up with an initiative to actually curb car theft. So I think he deserves an accolade. If all people, or if all those people in the top tiers of government holding offices like that come up with brilliant ideas like that, I think Nigeria would have been much more better than this. Like the ICPC coming up with one, the EFCC, the NNPC, so many different bodies like that. If they should come up with initiatives like this, I think it would actually be okay. Instead of just clapping for them for doing their duty, this man has gone an extra mile. He deserves some accolade about that. And I think car theft has been an issue for so long now.
Imagine your car will get stolen in Lagos State. You'll be like, the car is already in Benue.
That's even if you see it.
Yes.
Because they just change the color
everything.
and everything, and they would not drive it.
There is this person that is still in Sky in Ogun State. And a friend of his called him that, when did you get to Benue State? You didn't tell me. I'm like, no, I'm not in Benue State. Where are you? I'm in Lagos State. Even my car was stolen some days ago. Like, I saw your car in Benue State. Benue State?
Imagine.
Nah. Nigerians,
I think we just need to, I would give kudos to you.
I think that's a very good thing.
Alright. That is, okay, the next one. Senate raises concerns over CBN cash withdrawal limit. The senators have expressed reservations over the new policy of the Central Bank of Nigeria on cash withdrawals. The Apex Bank, under the new withdrawal policy, restricted the maximum cash withdrawal over the counter by individuals and corporate organizations per week to 100,000 and 500,000 respectively. The Senate Minority Leader Philip Aduda, during Wednesday's plenary, called the attention of his colleagues to the new policy while seconding a motion that the nomination of Mrs. Aisha Ahmad and Mr. Edward Lametek Adamu as deputy governors of CBN be referred to the committee for screening. Aduda called for caution on the cash withdrawal limit, saying the policy would affect the country's economy. Well, to me, from my point of view, I actually think it's a game by the CBN to curb vote buying. Because when you say as a person you won't be able to withdraw more than 100,000 naira in a week, there's no way you won't withdraw more than 100,000 in a week if you are kind of businessman, or even you are running your personal business whereby you're using your personal account. What if you collect a job whereby you need to go to the bank to, you know, get out cash to run your business? You can't do transfer for everything.
No.
You will need to buy foodstuff at home. You will need to give your children at least some money to take to the school or something. You want to pay this cash out there, and you can't just do transfer to pepper sellers now. It's not possible. They won't collect the transfer. Even some places, some restaurants would not collect transfer from you. They will tell you if you don't have cash, then you can go somewhere else. So I just think, and I hope it is a plan by the CBN to
probably after the election
they would actually
return back to the normal.
They will return back to the status quo.
Yeah.
Because even before now, there was a time I went to the bank. There were about 10 people that had this issue of, you know, transferring money to someone whereby they've debited you,
and the person didn't receive
the money, and you didn't get the money back into your account. The money is just in the air or something. So people came to the bank to, like, you know, lay complaints and likes. So now, let's say I'm going out now, probably on a Saturday, whereby the bank would not be open for an Owambe or something. Then I need cash. Then you can transfer for everything. Then I need cash. Then, or probably let me say I even transferred. I use transfer. Okay, let me say, okay, we can only transfer now. I do transfer to someone, and the person didn't see it, and they've debited me, and I don't really have much cash with me. And let's say the person has rendered the service already. What would happen? The person will either think you are a thief, like you want to scam him or her. Because let's say you went outside now, probably on a date, and you're like, okay, yeah, you've gotten everything, you know, after all the sweet talk and the likes, probably now say the bid is about 50-something thousand, or probably 60-something thousand, and you say, let me transfer. Then
the transfer fails.
Transfer failed. What would you do there?
You start washing plates.
Oh God! Well, I just believe it's just a ploy by the CBN to curb election vote buying. That's just what I think. Star Daniel said, "Good morning, guys." Oh, Mr. Star Daniel, you have always been an avid viewer of this program and also bystanders. Thank you for always being there for us. Flip said, "Good morning." Mr. Daniel, almost everything nice things in Nigeria is over 1,000 naira in naira, so how will people survive? That's just it. Almost everything. Even if you want to buy a big bread now, a big bread that used to be 400 is now probably 1,200. So if you're telling me I can't withdraw more than 100k in a week, okay, let's do the maths. From Monday to Sunday, 7 days. Okay, let's say 100,000 naira from Monday to Sunday. You spend approximately like maybe 13k in a day. Let's say you're going out, you know, boarding vehicle and the likes, you cook soup, cook this thing, someone asks you for money, you want to give them, you have to outspend that kind of money. Then you pay more if you want to collect cash. So I just think, and I hope and I believe that it is a ploy by the CBN to curb vote buying. That's just it. Because you can't start doing transfer to everybody in the polling unit. It's not possible. And some people even lie to you that they've not gotten the
transfer,
alert.
exactly.
They will delete the alert. They will delete it off and they will tell you, oh, see, this is the amount I have in my account before. so we send it again. So I just think it's a ploy to curb vote buying. Alright, we've come to the end of the program for today. We hope you've enjoyed this program as much as we did. Alright, you can do well to like, share and subscribe to this to Flip TV, and always be there. Would be coming to your screen every day from Monday till Saturday from 8 p.m. to 9. Sorry, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. You can also do well to join Bystanders. That's Christian Atiku on Bystanders, which will be the next program after this. All right. So till we catch you again tomorrow morning.
Bye.
Bye for now.
100 naira ko, let's stand by